My name is Bert, and this is the Still Life Podcast. Welcome back to another episode of the Still Life Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Bert. It's Friday, the 30th of July, 2021. It is Friday. Didn't have to work today. Had to drive out an hour and a half to go to an appointment for a contracted doctor for the VA. So it was nice. It was nice to be on the road for a little while, have some time to myself, catch up with some friends, have some good conversations. I had some amazing Polish food for lunch at a tiny little hole-in-the-wall Polish cafe in Columbia, Missouri. It was fantastic. It was soul food. It made me feel good. I enjoyed it. I had pierogies with beef and borscht, which is a vegetable broth, like soup, I guess. It's made from all vegetables. It was delicious. Even though it was hot outside and the soup was hot, it was served in a coffee cup. So I drank the soup, but it was wonderful. Made me feel good. It's a good day. Had some great conversations today. Made me think about some things. As much as we're all consumers in life, we're also manufacturers. Manufacturers of what, you might ask? A lot of things. Greed, lust, envy, hatred, but also hope, mercy, grace, kindness, compassion, and empathy. So I ask this: what are you a manufacturer of? And what would you like to be a manufacturer of? What are you putting out there into the world? What are you manufacturing and sending out there to other people? Good things or bad things? And on the same token, what are you consuming in the world from other people? Good things or bad things? Take a moment, reflect on those. I've consumed a lot of great things. I've also consumed a lot of terrible things. While I strive daily to be a manufacturer of positivity, empathy, grace, mercy, and love, I oftentimes find myself falling significantly short of those things. Not because I'm not trying, but because I'm human and I'm going to fail. Does that mean I give up? No, of course not. I fight to push forward, to manufacture more positivity every day. I try to consume less bad, less negativity. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but that's okay. We do our best to cope, work through it, and move forward. Being a consumer is easy. In some cases, being a manufacturer is also easy. But if it's not being a manufacturer of positive things, changing how and what you're manufacturing can be hard. And that's okay. Change and growth aren't easy. Oftentimes they're not pretty. And you're probably going to get your hands dirty. So roll up your sleeves and go to work. Work to take in good, but also work to put out good. Be kinder to people. Show people more love, more mercy, more grace, and more genuine empathy. Don't just listen to people. Hear people. If you have knowledge, wisdom, and skills that others don't, why not use those to help empower them and build them up? Why are we not doing more to help each other? and more to serve? Why do we focus so much on helping ourselves? Being selfish, at the end of the day, really isn't that satisfying. But getting outside of ourselves, looking to others to serve and to help others, not with a selfish heart, but with a heart of love. Why aren't we doing more of that? Why don't we put forth the effort? Why don't we want to put in that work? Is it because there's not a paycheck? Is it because we can't be selfish when we do that? Why is it? I ask myself this often. Yeah, money's nice, but at the end of the day, it's not satisfying or fulfilling. I find the most joy and fulfillment in serving others and focusing on other people. And I imagine you will too, and do. So what do we need to do to change our mindset and to be better servants, better friends, better empaths, to show people more love, more mercy, and to help lift others up and build others up, and help give others the tools to be successful in their own lives? How do we change? How do we change ourselves? How do we change our mindset? It's different for everybody. We're all on different paths, on different journeys, in different points of our lives. But we all have things in common. And that's where we need to start. Connect with those that have commonalities. From the most insignificant, well, we're both humans, I guess. We're both male, female. We both have blue eyes and brown hair. We both like coffee. Start somewhere, with anything. Talk to people. Reach out. Lift others up. Compliment people. Start small. But start doing something to make a change. It starts with one person doing one thing. Maybe one time, maybe all the time. But just make an effort to start doing something to change. And with that, I'd like to thank you for joining me today on the Still Life Podcast. For questions, comments, topic ideas, or suggestions, or if you'd like to become a sponsor of the Still Life Podcast, you can reach us, the Still Life Podcast, at gmail.com. That's the Still Life Podcast at gmail.com. Don't forget to check us out on social media, Facebook and Instagram at the Still Life Podcast, Twitter at the Still Life Pod, and our YouTube channel, the Still Life Podcast. Like, follow, and subscribe to stay up to date with new episodes and other content. Thanks again for joining me today on the Still Life Podcast. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk again soon.